Types of fertilizers. Fertilizer is just manure blended with soil, right? This misconception about soil fertilization can give gardeners disappointing results in mid-growing season, when plants are not flowering and fruiting to their potential. To cultivate healthier lawns and gardens, soil must be amended and fertilized regularly with the correct kind. Basically, fertilizer is composed of three main elements found in nature: nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Combinations of these three elements are found listed on fertilizer bags in a ratio such as 2 to 3:2, or 2 parts nitrogen, 3 parts phosphorus, and 2 parts potassium. The different combinations will alter how the fertilizer is applied to the soil. Organic fertilizer. Organic fertilizer is the kind most of us think of first. Remember that fertilization is only productive when the soil itself has been first amended, or mixed with a correct quantity of whatever kinds of nutrients it is lacking in order to grow a particular product. For example, the Native Americans taught early American settlers that placing a fish head in the hole where a corn seed is planted yields bigger, more productive, tastier corn crops. The decomposing fish head is an example of organic fertilizer. Once you have determined what kind of crop you want, you need to examine the soil in that area to decide what amendments should be made before adding fertilizer. Organic materials stimulate microbes to work on the soil and they break it down slowly, releasing the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium into the soil gradually. Fish and bone meal, manure, seaweed and mushroom compost are all good examples of organic fertilizer. Inorganic or synthetic fertilizer. The Landscape and Garden Topical website offers a host of information about fertilizer types, uses and benefits. One advantage listed for inorganic fertilizers, which are produced as chemicals and available in granular, powder, or liquid form, is that chemicals are generally lighter and easier to transport than their organic counterpart. In addition, these fertilizers are mixed to the correct proportions and are ready to apply immediately, as well as being readily available to fill a demand that cannot be completely satisfied by limited organic resources. Synthetic fertilizers have the same elements as organic fertilizers, but they come from different sources. Sodium nitrate and superphosphates are among the common sources of the elements necessary for fertilization. Always follow manufacturer directions for application of chemical fertilizer, especially around plants with edible crops. Nitrogen-based fertilizer. Plant and animal byproducts are the most common source of nitrogen-based fertilizer. Manure, dried blood, blood meal and fish meal can amend any soil for benefits, and can be used as a surface fertilizer when applied after planting. This kind of fertilizer releases the nutrients slowly into the soil, feeding over time. One chemical fertilizer that releases nitrogen quickly and efficiently is sodium nitrate, especially for vegetables and for amending acidic soil. Take care to follow manufacturer directions for application. Too much of this product can cause problems with your plants. Phosphorus-based fertilizer. Steamed bone meal is a common source of phosphorus in the garden. Using this kind of organic fertilizer will feed your plants best if applied while planting, Landscape and Garden suggests. The most beneficial kind of bone meal is pulverized or powdered. As for inorganic phosphates, a superphosphate is the gardener's friend for a variety of soil issues. Single, double and triple superphosphates will yield different levels of concentrated phosphoric acid into the soil. Potassium-based fertilizer. Fruit trees, potatoes and chilies need a potassium-releasing fertilizer, according to Landscape and Garden Online. However, be sure there is a potassium deficiency before amending for it. Muriate of potash and sulfate of potash are readily dissolved into your soil. Sandy soil will especially appreciate this treatment.